Okay, wait. Real quick. Rockefeller Plaza says Captain America 4 has been on YouTube the past few days.
Caught in the glow
And I was like, nah, I'm sure that ain't the case. I'm sure that's not the case. So I just went. This is the full movie, y'all.
It's just on YouTube right now?
I'm on YouTube right now.
Chasing shadows through the night, find our way by soft starlight. Quiet dreams are born anew. In darkness dipped we find our hue. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie. Whispers echo through the night, guided by the faintest light. In the stillness we confide, with the cosmos as our guide. Minutes melt in evening's glow, eternal dance of stars bestow. Silent symphony takes flight in the stillness of the night. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Saturday evening. Welcome to the weekly Discord. Rebranded. So we've changed the name, still same game. Thanks for hanging out with us. First thing I want you to do, please smash the like button and share if you haven't already. We're talking about Scary Movie Sickness, got that, and God of War, the new game they showcased at the PlayStation State of Play. So, as I always like to say, take off your pants, stick around in jackets. Take off your pants and jacket, stay a while. Wait, the first one's a stop, back it up, pause. What did he say? We're gonna have some fun, so grab some brews, stick around, let's have a good time. I got some friends hanging out with us too. Episode 1 of the weekly Discourse. Sound like a good name to y'all? We can shit around in Discord about stuff, bullshit. Either praise it or nays it. You know, we can is it bussin' or is it disgusting? We're gonna hang out and either smash or pass stuff. So if you're new, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Maybe the rebrand will get some new eyes on here because I had a different name that nobody ever talked about, and we had YouTube in the title, which wouldn't be very good for marketing. So this sounds good to me. Same stuff going on though. Same cast and crew. Got my buddy Cyfax, DK Bones, Miss Sparkles. We got the whole crew here. Everybody hanging out. And again, small topics, just two. So if you're new, just say what's up. Like my boy Rafa Baldy right here. What's up, bro? GG's, man. Good time. Long time no see. Glad you're here this night, Rafi, because we're going to clown the hell out of that clown, the terrifying, in Scary Movie 6. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's all right. You should wait till it comes out on digital anyway. We got some news about other things coming out on digital very soon. And what else was I going to get into, Rock? Oh, yeah, that's right. Have y'all seen the Superman versus Lex Luthor photos from Man of Tomorrow that's coming out? We just skipped way past Supergirl. We didn't even know that. But apparently there's some new photos of Lex and even Superman that we can clown on and have a good time. So let's get into it. First, if coming to the stage, I need a co-host. And you guys know him well. He's my original co-host. I'm his from YouTube and Chill. Cyfax, my boy. Are you there, big guy? You ready to hang out? Come on to the stage. Whoa! What's going on,
Going
man? How
on,
you doing,
man?
big dude? Why am I?
Well, I'm
why
not
is
on
it?
the screen. There you
That's
go.
what I was wondering.
Hey,
I guess I gotta. What
how
up,
you
bro?
doing, man?
How you doing?
Yo. Doing good.
Happy Saturday, man.
Chilling.
I rebranded
Just,
the show, so we got rid of YouTube and Chill, and it looks like it's called, the Weekly Discourse now. What does that sound like to you?
Sounds like a different name. Like I don't know what.
You don't know? I didn't know if I showed it to you. So this is the name of the show now. Instead of YouTube and Chill, if I was gonna make like shirts, we wouldn't be able to. Remember how D had the canceled Disney Star Wars shirts, but he can't sell them because he can't sell a shirt with Disney Star Wars on it. You know what I mean? That's logo stealing. So if we ever got down to, let's say, making a shirt for chilling, I couldn't sell a shirt for YouTube and Chill. I just couldn't fucking do it because YouTube's on it. So this is also fits more what we're doing. I can't believe there's not one fucking show on YouTube called The Weekly Discourse where people just talk about what happened during the week, give it a yay, give it a nay. That's what we do. So I'm like, you know what? Me and my co-host Cyfax can steal that fucking name and make it better than what it's ever been because nobody's ever done it before. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I kind of believe that, when I was doing my Wednesday show called the Midweek Hangings, that nobody had that either.
Nobody's has hangings on YouTube.
Like,
I mean, if you went to fucking Rumble maybe or like Kick, some shit like that.
Have something not controversial like that. I mean, nobody's like, that's not controversial. I don't understand what's going on here.
When it comes to YouTube, you got to be very, very careful. They're hunting rabbits out here. I saw this one. I watched this one dude called Donk Lifestyle. He drives old school box Chevys and shit like that. Got like 85,000 subscribers. Posted something. I guess they had some copyrighted music in the background. They took his fucking channel down because they'd be like going to parking lots and shit like that. Be basing copyrighted music in the background.
The littlest things will get your channel taken down. Like the easiest way I can say to anybody who's starting up YouTube stuff, if you're going to use clips from other people or do anything like that, keep it under 10 seconds. It's actually probably even worse than that now because it's like I've been hit for less or like 10-second clip, 9-second clips, right? Of just something that I added into videos, and it's like boom, you get flagged because it has a little bit of music. It just has that right beat or something, and the AI picks up on it. So and that's,
you gotta be
but
careful
for me, like
sharing
when
Twitter.
You're a smaller channel, doesn't matter. When you're a bigger channel, that's a strike instead of like it's just like, hey, you can't. It's just a claim, yeah.
So if we were to say watch the Scary Movie 6 trailer, what we're going to do in a little bit, even if I don't stop it and block it and chop it up, they'll copyright claim it. Paramount Pictures will be like, hey, look, if I'm monetized and let's say I'm making $1 on this video from ads, it's going right to Paramount now because I didn't stop it like Gary and Nerdrotic do, and they chop it up and give it 10 seconds.
I mean, they
in between.
They have to. They got thousands of people watching them, and they're going to get a bunch of.
It's like
whatever.
theft.
So
it's like
if I do it, it doesn't matter because it's like even if they claimed it, it's like, well, I'm not making any money anyway, so you're claiming nothing. Who gives a shit? So it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it does suck when it limits it. Like I don't know if you've ever had a video limited to where like it'll block. It shows a little world and it has an X or like a cross through it. So
Yes,
it's like it limits you through the world. Like the world can't see your video, and you're like, what? Why? And it's like 2 seconds of your 3-hour stream, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like it's
the girl
really
empowerment song. What's the girl empowerment song you used? It's the it's on. It used to be on. Oh, I'm unstoppable. I'm unbreakable.
Oh, I didn't use
today.
that. But yeah.
If you use that, blocked in all the places. It always use
Yeah.
it for Call of Duties. And I'm unstoppable. Blocked. You know, 'cause they don't want to hear some
Yeah,
girl empowerment shit.
instantly.
At first it'll say blocked in Russia because they're like, fuck no, we don't want this shit here. And then like 2 days later, blocked worldwide.
Yeah. I've had a few things that are like blocked worldwide, and I'm like, and I look at the clip and I'm like, really over this? Like that's, I mean, it's obvious. It like most obviously with YouTube, it's all AI. It's all AI bullshit that just like combs through, you know, hundreds and thousands of hours of data. So I'm like, I don't really blame YouTube for it, other than their AI is stupid. You would think the AI would learn or something, but it's like they don't. But
Nope.
yeah, so that's annoying. But so yeah, you just got to be a little bit more clever with your stuff, and then also like how Gary and them know how to fight their strikes or fight their bullshit. Like they have the right wording, and they have like a full prompt. If you ask them, they'll actually send it to you, like how to fight these claims, and it's kind of funny. And they win.
I know how to do
all
it.
of this.
How I gauge it is if it's on YouTube and it has ads on it, I can basically play it. I might get copyright claim,
Well,
but it's
like
okay for the guidelines to be playing. Like right now, like I'm gonna play we'll play Scary Movies trailer before we talk about it. I'm gonna play it on Twitter because it doesn't have any ads there, and I don't have fucking YouTube Premium, which would have ads. You can use YouTube, if it has ads on it and play it and be like, okay, this is by their guidelines. It might have some fucking stabbing in the neck or something, but whatever it is, it's cool with YouTube. And then I can use the Twitter version. Sometimes you gotta be careful using some shit on Twitter though, because some shit will pop up. You'll be like, might get copyright. Twitter got some crazy shit on it, so I gauge it by if YouTube's cool with it, it's basically pretty cool. You might just get copyright claims. So like, have you seen Scary Movie yet, man?
No. I've been hearing nothing but bad things. Like I kind of know the whole movie based on just off what I've heard from everybody else, and none of it sounds good. The basic overall thing about it just sounds like it's not funny. It's like all the jokes are maybe 5 to 10 years too late. And I have a theory on this, by the way, which is it's simply this: the internet is faster than you. The internet is faster to the jokes than you are, and everyone has seen it already. Yep. Like any kind of joke that you would have had that could have been funny was done 3 years ago. It was done 2 to 3 years ago, and it's a meme. And now you're trying to put a meme into a movie, and it doesn't work. And then you're bringing characters that people like, sure, but also the idea of satire doesn't work when you have outlets like The Onion out there. That it's like The Onion doesn't even work anymore because real life is actually more ridiculous than satire. Like people trying to make up satire is actually less, or it's actually more believable, or like you actually just believe it because the real world is actually that crazy, which is wild. It shouldn't be like that. It should not, like, satire should be a thing, but when the real world is actually fucking dealing with that, you're just like, this is just, Congress right now. What are you talking about? It's not funny because we're actually just dealing with it. It's like, no, that's actually just happening right now. Like we're actually passing a bill on that. It's not funny when it's fucking happening.
Dude,
like,
to hit back on what you said,
work.
like, you said the internet moves fast, right? And like some of the stuff, like if we make a joke,
way
like,
faster.
so I don't want to blow my own horn or pull my own chain, pause, right? But when did we watch this? Over a year ago, right? Maybe. Dude, they have jokes on there. If you see in the title, I put Scary Movies Timu DA's office. Twice in the film, the same person goes, pause. But they do a shitty job of it. They don't even do it like you have, when you see it, you can be like, that was not even like good way to use it.
To be fair,
everybody uses that. To be fair, everybody uses that, right? Hold up.
We have T. T uses it way too much. He uses it on everything.
Then we get some white bitch that says, I hope they don't find that picture of me giving the Kamala Harris salute. I was like, If they would have said Cory Booker salute, I would have been like, time the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and then they have a younger Wayans in there as the football leader. I was like, if he comes out talking about some shit like the earth is flat and wearing a shirt that says Sid is mid, I'll be like, hell fucking like, no.
So
somebody's watching us.
I haven't seen it, but what it reminds me of is like, so you know how they tried to do like spin-off versions of a scary movie? Like they did Disaster Movie, they did Meet the Spartans, they did superhero movie, like, right? It reminds me of like they're kind of just doing that, which is like you're too late to the game, and then also those jokes don't really work. There might be one or two funny things in it, but I'm not going to go sit for an hour and a half to see two funny things in a comedy movie. Like that's not how that works.
So you know how the beginning of the scary movies always opens like a funny fucking like opening scene when like, you know, the one was like Carmen Electra, for example, is a great example. You know, she's running, like, she's doing like. But
it was also very like blatant. It's very blatant on what they're ripping.
A parody of Scream, right? So in this one, it opens up with the intro just like that. It's called Horror Movie. I'm like, was there a movie called Horror? And I don't know if they're ripping on some sci-facts. I completely missed it, and the audience did too. It's Tiana Taylor, right? And I'm like, she's sitting at the bar, and all of a sudden, fucking Carmen Electra comes in. And is like, "Hey, girl." She's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm in the beginning of a scary movie scene." What do you mean? She's like, "I know what that's like, girl. Just tell me about it." They smack hands. I'm like, and then it proceeds to be like. She's the phone. Go, what's your favorite scary movie? She's like, man, I don't like that shit. The black girl they always treat the black girl like she's dumb. She always walk up by herself instead of calling her people and shit like that. I'm like, it proceeds to have no jokes. Tiana Taylor's in it for 5 minutes, showcasing her fucking 8-pack, which she looks really good. But then it just goes on to be like, hey, here comes the same tired, washed out fucking what's his name, Ghostface fucking. He wasn't funny. The Ghostface guy said no jokes. And he's all over the place when he shows up. There's no rhyme to reason to it. And even when you watch the first two,
I heard that they get rid of him early in the movie and then he comes back, like kind of deal, or like they actually kill him and then he comes back or whatever. And it's because that's what Scary Movie does.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but based on what I'm hearing about it, it's a very good point. I mean, I don't. What's up to my boy Nestor? Yo, whoa, hey, bro, this is Rockefeller. What happened to your channel? This is a new channel, bro. Yeah, it's so we got rid of.
This is a secondary channel. This is
same
the one
channel.
That does live streams. Yeah,
I've been rebranded. I need to get that that channel thing. You know what I mean? So that way, it's the same one. So if you subscribe, GGs, stay here. Don't be scared. Don't be feared. But I'm just gonna start doing, the YouTube and chill. We're gonna start calling it the weekly discourse. So that way it's just a little bit different, avoid copyright infringements. And when I used to do like 3, topics, focus mostly on 2 topics that people actually know about. Maybe throw in some cool information about that, Nah, man, you're on the right page. Just stick around and hang out, bro. Take off your pants and jacket, stay a while. Whatever I said the first time.
Still Rockefeller, Sci-Fax is here. You're good.
We still got the same people. Now my co-host Sci-Fax is here. It's not just Rockefeller.
Two grungy looking white dudes. You're fine.
We got it. We still got Miss Sparkles that hangs out with us. We got DK Bones that shows up every now and then. You know what I mean? So,
what's up, Nestor? How you doing, brother?
We still got the crew. Everybody's still here. So, Angel won't be here because he's got over 2,000 subscribers now. He's too good for it. He had 500 subscribers.
Oh man, dude. You know what's sad? And I mean, I wish he was here just so I could I'm talking to him in the background, or like I'm texting him or whatever. But it's like, don't get me wrong, dude. I love that you got over 2,000 subscribers. That's fantastic. The problem is you got 2,000 of the wrong subscribers. That's the problem.
Yep. Well, I wasn't gonna call him out, but I was joking with you.
No, I mean, you
don't go from 200 to 2,000 without doing something nefarious in the background, but
No. Well, I mean, the thing that he blew up of, it's not his own video. It's not him in the video. It's like he just reposted somebody else's thing, which is fine. Like whatever, that's all good. But it's like,
is that what's up with the oranges? That's what's up with the oranges, though, isn't it?
No. It's like,
hey, what's up with this?
The video he posted, it's a funny video. It's just not his video. But it's like, so they're thinking it's him that's somehow related to it. It's not. And so I'm like, dude, it might backfire on
that's
brother.
Not,
like,
that's
I'm sorry.
Not what we want.
It's a funny video, but it's not gonna turn out well. Like if you go live, you're not gonna get
stealing content.
people. Well,
You're
in a
stealing
way,
content,
like,
basically.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say
That's
that.
what
But it's
fucking
like,
Jeremy's doing for the quarter. And that's what everybody's claiming him of doing because like
well,
he's
I
taking another
mean,
video. It's not. You're like the Hodge twins. The way they do it, they comment on it. They showcase different videos every day. It's not. That's not stealing. But what he's doing is he doesn't even put his face in. He's like, hey, yo, watch this clip, bro. And then it's like, and that's about it. It's like, it's basically stealing. Like you should put your face in there or do like, like we do, like add the state and have it on the side over here. Then we are in it and we're discussing it, but neither here nor there.
No,
It's
I
not-
mean, like, look, when he was asking, because I mean, he asked like, hey, how do you get more viewing hours? And I was like, dude, now that you got more subscribers, you just do more short content, and even his short content is doing good. So even if it is a boost from something that's kind of not his. I mean, it'll work for him, and if that works out, and then he can get monetized, fucking great, dude. I'm all for it. Like that's great, but
use it as a learning curve. Just start.
Don't be surprised if those numbers aren't the same as like your personal content, because people aren't there for you. They're there for that funny video that you did, and it's like,
Well, again,
there's
market for that. That one guy living a life of abundance,
and whatever way you do it, great. But I'm like, I'm seeing the problems ahead of time where I'm like, dude, that's great, but it's like, dude, that's a crazy growth in something you didn't do. I mean, you did it by posting it, but you're reposting somebody else's stuff. You just
don't come stealing my content, motherfucker. Don't come over here reposting my shit. I didn't give you permission to do that. I know you can if you want to, but I'm gonna call you out if you do. Trust me. I'll call you fuck out.
Look. I already know Angel means no bad faith by it. Like he means no bad faith by it. It was just something he saw that was funny that he saw on probably Instagram, and he recorded it and was like, "This is funny." Boom, let me throw it on YouTube, and it was like
the Wayans.
That's fantastic.
You got to give credit to people. You got to give credit to where people do, though. You should always give credit to them. Like some people like when they're posting videos, they put the name of it on the side and shit like that. Or
look. I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna sit there and no. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just like, dude. Congratulations and awesome. Like I literally actually tried to do that with my own band, because my band had like over 1,000 subscribers, and I was like, I want to find that account because it has a cool ass name anyways, and I was like, I want to post shit on there. I tried to do that just to get a fucking quick boost too or whatever, and I was like, it probably would have failed, but it's like
one channel
would have been a good
I watch a channel called Living a Life of Abundance. The one guy talks about like now if you open the book of Cheek Slaying 101, he talks about women and like showcases women being crazy. He always goes, Abdul, get the rocks, and plays his fucking video clips. He'll have a little video of me next and be like, today we're going to talk about 304s, aka thoughts. And here's a video that's crazy. Watch this. He kind of sets it up, you know what I mean? That's one thing, and then showcases the video, and then chops it up and talks about it. You're supposed to discuss it, showcase, to make it different. If you're just reposting a video that you screenshot,
and like
he basically screenshot shit.
I mean, like when I use people's clips, or like when any channel uses clips or a movie show, TV shows, whatever, you use it in your videos, you do whatever, you do these little segments or whatever. But it's like, okay, you're only using like a segment of it, but it's like
you still need to highlight who it is. Link the video in your description.
No, I mean, dude, I wish him the best, and don't get me wrong. And it's like, if you ever
I'm just talking in general, not about his channel. You should link the videos.
No, for one thing, nobody should do that in general. And then if you do blow up out of it, don't be surprised if it backfires on you. That's the only thing I can think about. Is like, because I'm like, dude, that's awesome, but I have a feeling it's gonna backfire on you, man. Like it's like that's and I want it to succeed. That'd be awesome. I want all of us to make money in any way that we can. That would be amazing. But it's like, dude, like growing 1,800 in like 3 days, like, dude, that's, I mean, that it's a possibility. But if it's not your content, then when people go back to what you're actually doing, people are going to be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I just want to bring it up because, like, when you're here looking at what the hell is the weekly discourse, that's exactly what we're calling now, Nestor. So every week you're going to get something about discourse. I figured out instead of having Rockefeller Plaza Tour, Golf Town Production Door, YouTube and Chill, which was copyright infringement, I changed it to the weekly discourse. So now you know what you're getting. No, I searched the internet. I didn't find any other channels that have that name, which is insane because Discourse is just something we discuss, talk about, bitch and bicker, and it's like, do it weekly, which is what I do. I haven't seen anybody else like that. So I just told Sci-Facts, we just rebranded. So no, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. This is good. We're going to build authentic, genuine numbers. I'm not at 100, so if you guys haven't subscribed. So back to Scary Movie. We're talking about it. Tiana Taylor, the first entrance, like the first 10 minutes, right? Tiana Taylor. It's called horror movie. Like, supposed to be like a rendition. They did Scream in the first one where Carmen Electra's doing some shit. The worst intro to any scary movie scene I've ever seen. Fucking horrible, bro. There's a couple people that do a good job. I don't want to bust his balls too much. Anna Faris is good. Her comedic timing is still what it is. You remember, how she told the jokes and like, in the first 1 and 2, they're like some people told jokes that didn't. What's her name? The rich bitch that blows the fucking the ghost in the house with the red hair. She was on 90210. What's her name? Tori Spelling. Remember how she couldn't tell the jokes in the second one? She would tell jokes, but they wouldn't come across. They wouldn't deliver. But Anna Faris is what hit, right? She was good. And
Anna Faris
Christopher
and,
Lloyd.
The what's the black girl's name? I can't remember her name at the top of my head. But
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, like they deliver. Regina Hall is also from. Isn't she the voice of like a bunch of the what's that cartoon? The Adult Swim cartoon with all the black characters. It's isn't that
Baby
her?
Kids? I don't know.
No,
I haven't seen it.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
She's like the voice from the Boondock Saints.
Boondocks, not Boondock Saints. Boondocks.
Or the Boondocks. Yeah, the Boondocks.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well,
no,
again,
she's super funny. They riff off each other really well.
She's good in it. Anna Faris is good in it. There's two. Else
I heard
good
they
in
gave
it?
too much time to Shorty.
They gave. Well, I'll get to that. So the white dude from the beginning, he's a cop now and has a kid. Baby Dick Bobby. Bobby's got a baby dick too. Remember the guy I told you that beats her up like, "Shut up, bitch! Shut up, Cindy."
Yeah.
He's in it. So he has two parts that are fucking funny. He has a transgender kid now, and he's like, he goes, it's a dude, right? And he's like, "Hey, son, so what are we gonna do today?" "I told you, Dad. I'm a girl now." He goes, "Oh, that's shit. I forgot." Like Bobby. It's like Bobby Jr., right? And eventually, like the killer calls him. And he's like, "I'm gonna go kill your son." He goes, "Fuck you, motherfucker. I have a daughter, and you keep your goddamn hands off her." Like the way he delivers it, I was like, "All right, that's pretty good." Like he delivers it really good. "Don't call her a boy. She's a daughter, and you keep your goddamn hands off of her." Like I was like, "What the fuck?" So he had me geeking, but he delivered the lines well, So I loved that part. I think the Boondocks. He was good.
Regina King. Okay, yeah, it's not her. It's not the same person.
Yeah, so like I said, he was funny. Shorty, they gave way too much time to Shorty, right? And because he's the producer, you can tell.
Well,
I guess Scary. Well, I guess Scary Movie 1 and 2, he was being directed, right? He wasn't directing and producing, So he's trying to like do this caricature of Shorty. It's like if you watch him side fact, it's like me going like, instead of me, what's up, son? It's like me going like, I'm actually Shorty. Watch this. What's up, son? But I'm really not. Like he goes in and out of it. It's like, what? It doesn't work. And it's fucking stupid.
The other thing I think that doesn't work is let's just be honest, weed jokes don't work now. Weed jokes don't work because when half of the place that it's legal in, like America, like more than half the states it's legal in now, basically. Like weed jokes aren't funny when something is accessible. Weed isn't funny anymore. Like when it was hard to find, when you had to go to your dealer's house and sit around for 2 to 3 hours, bullshit with some dumb motherfucker that you don't really want to talk to until he gives you your quarter ounce for $100 or whatever the fuck it was at the time. It was like like that was an experience. It was different. It was like, so those kind of funny things, you were like, okay, this is relatable because this sucks. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. It's whatever. And you put it onto the TV. It's like, oh, dude, I did that too. Nowadays, you're like, well, I just went to basically your glorified 7-Eleven, which also happens to have weed at it, which is what like most of these states are. Like, sure, it's a different building than 7-Eleven, but it's like you can buy you could buy whatever the fuck else you want there too. So it's basically a 7-Eleven for weed, and it's like nobody cares anymore. Weed jokes aren't funny. Weed jokes.
I wouldn't even
not
say there's
funny
too many
anymore.
weed jokes. There was too many fucking sex jokes. No, no fucking king shaming on these channels. You can do what you want, but it got to the point to where it's just like, if you saw the
gets
trailer,
boring.
like, yeah, it gets boring. Like he comes, like the one dude's gay. It was funny because he goes. This is the best part. I thought that was the most creative. All right, but you saw it in the trailer if you've seen it. The old dude Ray, the guy that's gay from part 2, it's like, always pretend like he's gay, but he's not. They get, the football player, the black fucking Wayne's brother. They redo the guy that walks into the church, the scene from Sinners. In the beginning of Sinners, the fucking black kid walks into the church with the fucking guitar, and he's there to fucking repent. Well, Ray's there to ask to be straight, heterosexual, not gay. And he's walking, he's like, "Come, my son. Come to me like you've never come before." And he's like, it's Dion Cole, so it's a dude from the fucking Old Spice commercial. So it's a handsome black man. He's like, "Come to me, brother. I want you to come to me like you've never came before." And he's like, "Oh," about the bus. I thought it was so it's like, okay, it's fucking Ray. He's gay and he's trying not to be gay, but in this setting, they're making him even more gay. It's funny. But after like 5 minutes of it, I'm like, holy shit. At this point in time, it's a kink. It's a fetish. Like even in the first when they did like 1, 2, like here's a great example. In the second, I think it was the first when he goes, "Yo, does this shirt make me look gay, Sci-Fax?" Nah, bro. What about now? Dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Real quick, real fast, right? So it was funny for 10 seconds. And then 15 seconds, I'm like, all right, now it's just getting uncomfortable and weird. Now it's not even funny anymore. Now it's just, goddamn, man. You can see the two different writers. You can see the Gen Z writer and Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans is dropping all these 90s references. Long story short, I got up and left the fucking theater. After I heard the O.J. Simpson joke and the R. Kelly joke and something about Tupac, I was like, what the fuck? You can see it was all him writing jokes that were 20 years past their prime. That he must have had a book he found in his attic when he was a kid. Like, I'll just write these. And then you got the new kid that's writing jokes that probably watches DA's office or definitely watches YouTube because it's all about streaming services, clips online, starting chat podcasts, and using very similar jokes that we fucking use. My heart goes out to you, chat. And I was just like, but doing a worse job at it. It was an hour and 45 minutes. I got an hour and 15 minutes, and I was like, man, I can't stomach anymore. Because at an hour and 15 minutes, 30 minutes before it was ended, I had already looked at my watch probably 5 times, and every time I did, only 5 fucking minutes went by. That's how slow this movie was drawing out. I was like, dude, this fucking shit sucks. If I see Sci-Fax hadn't spent any money on it, I'm gonna tell his ass to make sure he fucking Pirates of 7 Seas with Jon Snow, and don't spend any money on this because I wasted $15. I did spend $5 on a 12-ounce Corona, so that was good. But $20 to see this thing? Fuck no, brother. I'm telling you, I'm like, bust. Definitely a bust, man. I'm gonna grab a beer real quick. We'll come back. We'll talk about. I got some pictures I'll show you. Let me show you a picture while I go back. We can discuss it. All right?
Let's do it too. You know what? I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and read some of the chat while you're out. I'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. Go ahead. Go grab your beer. Go grab your beer.
Yeah, man. You go.
So,
you
I can't highlight it, but I'll go ahead.
You tell me who you want me to highlight.
No. Just go down.
Just talk.
Just go. I'm gonna read them down. There's a few people here.
I'll show you a picture.
So we got Rafa Baldi saying, "Yo," from Rafa Baldi 32, or Rafa Baldi, we know where you're at, man. Portugal, what's up? Represent. I haven't seen the movie yet, but based on what I've been hearing about the movie, it's a very good point. Absolutely, yeah. Nestor Pinillo says, "Whoa, hey bro, is this Rockefeller? What happened to your channel? Is this a new channel?" This is not a new channel. He has 2 channels. One he does live streams on, the other one he does gaming on. I don't know what one we're actually live on. He just sent me a link. I'm assuming it's the one that he does the live stuff on.
This is not gaming channel, so you don't have to worry about watching video games here.
He said, "Oh shit, I thought I was at the wrong channel." What up, Sci-Fax? What up, Nestor? What's going on, brother? Let's see here. Nestor says, "Oh, okay. I feel like Angel tries to do it with no harm intended." No, absolutely. Yeah, like Angel just posts stuff that he thinks is funny, and it just happened to hit, and it just hit right. And apparently, people wanted to subscribe on something that hit right.
So good for him.
It hit right. Like, dude, like I feel oh man, don't get me wrong. If I was trying to aim for something and like, because right now
That's what I would do too, but I'm not. Yeah,
no. It's like when
easier path to success, but
what I'm more trying to say is like, look, dude, if it works, that's great and all, but it's like I feel like I'm assuming Angel wants to do what a lot of us want to do, or what like DA does, which is when you do live streams. If he goes live, he's gonna have 2,000 subscribers and he's gonna have 5 people who watch him. You know, those numbers aren't right. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's like you're garnering the wrong audience for what you probably want to do. But at the end of the day, or at the end of the month, when you get paid, I mean, who really cares? I guess if you're getting paid for it, awesome, fantastic. So I don't know, and I don't know how the shorts work, but from what my understanding is, shorts pay significantly less than actual views and stuff. So even if you got like 1 million views, you're gonna get like $50 or something. Don't get me wrong, an extra $50 is nice. It might pay for your StreamYards, but it's like you still need to garner like 1 million views based on whatever your subscriber count is. It's not the audience that I would want to cultivate, but if that's what he's going for, fantastic. That's amazing. Great. He's doing a great job.
Good for our boy. Shout out to his friend channel.
I mean, it's crazy to see somebody grow that fast over a random clip that has nothing to do with the person who posted it, but
I don't know what clip you're talking about.
Well, he has one that's it's close to like 400,000, 500,000 views or something, which is great because he was like, dude, because he even messaged me. He was like, I don't know what's going on either. So he's confused about it too. He just posts stuff that he thinks is funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a short. I was like, 400. Okay, let's check it out. He just
posts things that are funny. And I'm like, that's fine. But he's like,
let's see.
Dude, a lot of people post things that are funny, but not a lot of people subscribe based on that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he just happens to have a bunch of people that are actually subscribing on top of that, which is kind of crazy. Like, that doesn't really happen. Like
young kids dancing to Michael Jackson or something. Oh my, OMG, no. Why? 3,000.
There's the 490.
When you put them in that zone, LOL.
Yeah, and that it's like a 3.
As out of the theater as you getting 1.4. This is what he needs to do more of right here. You know, I like how you see his face. You can see his face. It's similar. You know what you're getting out of the theater view for He-Man?
Let me comment on this. This is actually the good thing about him actually like blowing up, which is good for him, which is great for him. Because all his other clips, like all that, the out of theater and everything, because I've been following it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I want to see what his other clips are doing. All these other things had at least 500 to 600 views less than once he blew up. So once he blew up, all these other ones blew up because people started checking the rest of his shit. So that's actually really good for him. That's really good. So
let's check out what he put in there.
It's going to blow up his watch hours, and hopefully he can get monetized. And that's what I'm thankful for. I'm like, dude, that's cool. Because the rest of the stuff that's on his channel is all him. But that one fucking thing that he's blowing up for,
people watch for shorts.
And I'm like,
let's watch what it is. I want to see what it is. Here we go. Let's see what it is. I'll turn it up. Oh, that didn't work very long. What the?
Oh, AJ, come on. Remember what I said? We just friends, all right? Homies, pals, buddies, compadre.
This is a fucking short?
Relax on me, okay?
2.5 fucking minutes? Shorts are fucking videos now.
Just chill. Hey!
You right on time. We gonna take one shot.
Hey, yo. This is my homeboy AJ. Just my friend.
Yo, black people watch anything, won't they? What in the?
Just her friend.
What the?
That's just your friend.
What we drinking?
Wait, this is your friend.
Yeah.
This got 490,000 views.
Yeah, I guess. But pour me up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
28,000 likes.
Sometimes that's all it takes. That's fucking amazing.
What the? Black folk watch anything, won't they?
Same game. I have been waiting.
I've been waiting too. Yeah, we talking about DC Grand Theft Auto and the game.
I love this.
I've seen enough. Good for my boy, but
I got you.
I don't get it. I've had enough. What about you? That's probably as funny as Scary Movie is right there.
Well, I tried to watch it, and I'm like, I don't find that clip all that great.
I don't
But
find
it's
it
like,
interesting. I don't know how 400,000 people watch that.
I don't
know if
but
if it's a fluke or what, but holy shit, that's insane. So shout out to our boy. Good for him. Again, black folk watch anything, man. That's Scary Movie. That's Scary Movie 6 in a nutshell.
Hold on, it just shows you out there, like, sometimes all it takes is something small, and like you might think it's insignificant, because that, like, when I talked to him about it, he was like, dude, this random thing that I fucking just reposted out there, because it's basically a repost, because he didn't fucking add anything to it or anything. He just reposted something, blew his channel up to fucking 2,000. Like, his name's not on it or anything. Like, it doesn't show his face, nothing. But they want to subscribe
he bought
to
the fucking.
He's doing shit, and I'm like,
I figured he did the YouTube promotions. You know, I thought he had that before that, because he got like the 500. He said last week before that was posted recently, like in the last 3 days. Last weekend he already told us he was at 500. So I figured he bought the YouTube promotions like you do on Twitter, because he also bought fucking premium Twitter with like 50 subscribers. So I figured he bought that, got 500 subscribers and kept building, and that's how he got the views when he posted that. He already had 500 to 2,000 fucking new subscribers, and they watch it so many times, because most people that use that YouTube promotion shit are part of the hood. You know, a lot of black guys use that. Not I, said the fly. I'd rather have 200 than 2,000 and paying for it. This is for people like Rafa and Nestor that want to hang out and actually listen. I don't need bots in my channel. I just don't. You know what I mean? It's like, good for them, whatever, but. Oh shit! I just realized Sci-Fax cut his hair and laughed my laugh off. Are you bald, bro? He looked like Derek Vineyard from American History X.
I just responded to him. I was like, "No, I shaved my head for the summer, dude. It's too hot out here in California, so I shaved like that. So I'm like, I'm at a 0 on the sides and a 2 at top, but I even said, like, dude, I'm telling you, like, dude, I got enough chest hair where I could supply wigs." Just in my chest hair. I'm not going bald. Don't worry about it. It just looks like, when it's this short, I guess it looks kind of balding or whatever. But dude, I'm 37. If I wasn't balding a little bit, I'd be surprised. But no, give me like 2 weeks. It'll be fine. I usually do it during every summer. Last summer I didn't do it because I literally had no money. Now I have money, so I can kind of manage it.
Have you seen this video yet, man? We'll get to God of War wokeness after this, but have you seen this? Miss Sparkle's supposed to be joining us here in the next 2 or 3 minutes. When she gets here, we'll talk about God of Woke. If not, we'll just watch this together, and then we'll talk about it. This is the new photos of Man of Tomorrow, which is going to be Superman 2, the movie coming out after Supergirl, which nobody gives a shit about. They move right on to. Now this is the third film from James Gunn, and James Gunn, you know, this is the start of of James Gunn DCU film. I know you guys thought Superman was, it wasn't, and then Supergirl, well, that's technically it, but we haven't seen that yet. So this is the start of James Gunn DCU.
Well, you know what's sad about this? Just this behind the scenes stuff is actually more like, it's blowing up more than Supergirl. Supergirl's not even out. Supergirl's not even out yet. People are more interested in this.
This does have more of a buzz than Supergirl
movie. Like, yeah, they want to see this more than they want to see Supergirl at all, which is sad. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing, but it is.
I've heard a lot of people talking shit about the suit. I played the Injustice game. I'll give you this. You can make it look better in post if you wanted to. Here's the problem. We've seen too many James Gunn film. More specifically, we see Superman 1. They're not going to fix it in post. We saw what Mr. Terrific suit looked like, right? We saw what Superman's suit looked like in the fucking movie, right? That's the way this movie is going to, that Lex Luthor, it needs to look more metal, clunky. This looks like a fucking plastic cosplay. Good cosplay, but it doesn't look like fucking legit metal, nth metal with fucking Kryptonian fucking fuel running through it to try to stop him. Obviously, you know, it looks fucked up. And it's supposed to be made of, I don't know, I don't see a staff in his hand, but he should have a staff that has kryptonite in the end of it to help fucking fight and weaken Superman with. So the Superman it looks like Superman might have broken the staff at this point in time because he's got a blast on his chest, maybe blasted him with it. The optic beam, maybe hit him once or twice with the fucking, you know, and the staff finally got broke, but Nestor says, bro, if Supergirl is good, I'll laugh my ass out loud. That's a good thing. What if it's good? What if Supergirl is good? And James Gunn's made good films. That's me and Sci-Fact were even really underwhelmed with Superman because he can make a good film. James Gunn can make a good film. I don't know if he has different ingredients to work with over at DC than he did at Disney. I know he's got less money, but that shouldn't mean anything. The creativity was, he wrote Superman shitty. He signed off on subpar outfits. These costumes look like shit. And we know that DC has a connection to making good film outfits because look at Zack Snyder's. I know some people said Zack Snyder had some shitty costumes, but he had some good-looking costumes too. Zod's and Kal-El's were fucking awesome.
The thing is, though, that I think people are really realizing is like the easiest thing to CGI is green. So when your suit is giantly green or whatever, like that's basically just a giant fucking mocap. That's a giant mocap machine that has like the dimensions that are there, and then they can build off the dimensions. So that suit could look ridiculously cool.
Could look awesome.
It could look awesome. Plus, it's already green. So, like when they're filming it or whatever, when they go to edit it, it is going to be zeroed out or like at least it's there and it's easy to work with. So it's like the dimensions are already there. Like that's probably what they did with it. It's like, hey, let's build the dimensions and now we can play off the dimensions. Because you see him punching. You see how he's like pulling his punches like a foot away almost.
He's probably
it's like there's a visor
force behind it.
Well, there's a visor
over top of it.
So he's pulling a punch to where the visor should be, and it's like, okay, so there's a lot of that's going on there. So it's gonna look bad. It looks like he's beating up Buzz Lightyear. It's like, it's all fine, but it's like, I mean, even the way that he's throwing his punches look kind of weak. Maybe they're just doing it as like it could just be a practice run. They could just be filming a practice run of what we want it to look like, and then he really goes into it, and it's like, okay, look, like because sure you get random film or you get random things filmed like this all the time, where it's like, well, it's behind the scenes, and then you see the actual scene, and you're like, this looks way the fuck cooler. Like 90% of the time, it looks way the fuck cooler than somebody's random iPhone shot that they got of them like fucking around. Like this could be shot number one. They're like, what do we want it to look like? And it's like, well, this is take 1 of 50. Like, who cares?
Shout out Emily Kruger in the chat. Emily Kruger, what's going on? Happy Saturday, Emily. Yeah, I think. See, look at it. If you look at his elbow side, when he hit him like right now, he hits the ground. Look on the pavement. You'll see a little bit of light coming off his elbow, and near his legs. I think there's supposed to be like rocket boosters. So he's trying to fly away.
It's a real suit, and like it looks like, I mean, it looks like the suit from like the comics and the cartoon and stuff. Like it's his power suit. So I mean, I do like that a lot of these companies are finally. Well, I like that a lot of these companies are finally leaning into, even though like the companies originally thought this stuff looks ridiculous. Like that's the reason that like X-Men weren't in their original suits, because they were like, this looks too stupid. And it's like, no, dude, people want that. So like even Wolverine putting on his mask and Deadpool Wolverine, it was like just putting on the mask and he's fully geared up in the proper suit. Everyone was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah. And it took 20 years to do that.
Yeah,
it could be really good. Like we don't know.
This could be a good fight scene. Like what? When he comes out, he's like
this
bam, hits it one time, and he's like,
this is not a good representation of what the movie's going to be. It's like,
no, he's already beaten here. He's like, that's it, Luke. Bam. I've had enough of you. Bam, bam. It's not bad.
Well, it's going to be funny knowing that we have this footage here, and then when the movie comes out, and you see this scene, and you put it back to back, and you're like, wow. It actually will show how great like the CGI people and everything are. It's like, look, they turned this into this. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, because more likely
we're getting different angles. It'll be a different angle.
It's probably not even on the street. Like they're probably on a different alien planet, like fighting, because they're technically in a different alien planet.
No, it's on the street
with Peacemaker.
I think he hit him out of a building. So look, it's filmed the way we're seeing it. We're seeing it from up here. It's being filmed from over here. See the people down there filming at the camera? I think we're gonna get the angle like behind
Well, I'm
Superman,
telling
seeing him
you,
like
they're
punch
going to
down instead of us on the
They're
right.
going to CGI it behind him. Like that's not going to be it. They just wanted that just because that's the easiest place to do it. Maybe unless they at the end of because this might be towards the end of the movie when they come back to Earth, because the most of the movie is not going to be on Earth. They're going to the planet that Peacemaker's on. That's from my understanding. That's what they're doing because they're going to get thrown to the prison planet.
So is Peacemaker going to be in it too?
I don't know if Peacemaker's going to be in it, but my understanding is they're going to the planet that Peacemaker's on, the prison planet, and then Superman and Lex have to fight together, and then at the end of the movie, they fight each other when they get back home. Like that. That's
if this is if Supergirl, so let's go back to what our boy said, bro. If Supergirl is good, I'll laugh out. What if it's good, Nestor? If it's good and they introduce Supergirl and Lobo and some Ravager characters that are cannon fodder that we can fucking kick the shit out of, like in Guardians of the Galaxy for comedic relief. And then don't forget about Mr. Terrific from Part 1, Jimmy Olsen. We'll talk about him again later. They had a lot of characters. So in this one, Lex in his fucking suit now, possibly Brainiac. This could be a big fucking movie, like a lot of characters and a cram full of, instead of like, I'll get your boots up for you. There could be a lot here that might be a fucking fun movie. But Supergirl has to do good. If Supergirl does good, there's room for this to do better. They can't fail like they did with some of the shit. I can see Supergirl doing bad good because they released a fucking clip of Kara landing on Antarctica, meeting Cal at the Fortress of Doom, and she's talking like he's like, oh, I don't speak that language. Not that it's anything wrong with that. I just don't understand it. She's speaking Kryptonian or some shit, and I'm like, so it could be a bust. It could be even worse than Superman. But if it was written right, this looks cool. This looks fun. But it's the way they his dialogue is a lot of problems with it. We don't want to see incel monkeys talking about what were they talking about? Hashtag super shit. So you gotta be careful walking a thin line with this James Gunn. I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Long ways away. We completely skipped over Supergirl, didn't we? Completely skipped over her ass. So you know what? Now let's talk about something even more fun. Let's go to my bookmarks. I'll bring something up. Have you seen this yet? I think I got a trailer. If I don't have a trailer, I know you've seen it, but where's my trailer at for it? Boom. This motherfucker got me, bro. Fucking got me. Hi, kitty cat. Not you. Stop screen. Share screen. Share screen. Did you see this shit, Sci-Fax? The audacity these assholes had. They got me, that's for sure.
Find your way home.
God of War.
You are free.
It's got new God of War. It's new. Oh, it's God of War PS5 remake. Sci-Fax.
It's God of War Dishwasher Edition.
Is this a God of War PS5 remake? That's what it's got to be, right? So they bait us with this bullshit. I was watching this the other day for the showcase, and I was like, this is the... Until I saw him right there, I was like, why does he look so fucked up? Look how fucked up his character art looks. And then I noticed they were focusing way too much on her. And I was just thinking to myself, if this is the PS5 remake, they could have done a better job with the character design, that's for sure. Something's fucked up. And I was like, wow, look how good that fire looks. I mean, that foreground looks awesome, but I mean, I can't help but take my eyes off the shitty character design. The character looks fucked up. And I was like, this drew me in. All right, I was like, oh, okay, cool. The bitch is dying, she's going to the sky, but where's it going? They bait and switch the shit out of us. This isn't God of War. This is God of War Laufey. Or apparently now just rebranded to Laufey. They just took God of War out because it pissed so many people off. Now it's just Laufey, or whatever, there's some shit. And right about here, We see the wokest fucking actors I've ever seen go, Kratos! This is going to be the start screen right here. When the game starts, that'll be hit start. Photo mode. You want to do hardcore? Next, new game. This fucking pisses me off, bro. We had one game left that wasn't woke. One game left that was fucking full of testosterone that men loved. And this is what happens. Emily Kruger says, the God of War 2013 Super Bowl trailer will always be one of my favorite video game trailers. It was a man's game, Emily. You know, like we always complain about everything's woke nowadays. God of War wasn't. It was, and it was fine. Everybody loved it. It was what it was, and either you liked it or you didn't. Apparently, it was one of the greatest games ever because people like to see a man be aggressive, beat the shit out of people that did wrong things, a definitive, I'm good, they're bad, and then maybe, you know, greed. They brought in some new shit I like after I beat up the elves, the dark elves, and I sided with the light elves. Like, you see the light elves doing some fucked up shit, and they're like, and even, the boy, he goes, did we help the wrong team? Like, you start questioning. So there's moral compass in it and all that. This is a completely different story that didn't need to be told because Faye was a mythical character that we had an idea who it was. And it was better not knowing. When I saw her, that little bit I saw her in Ragnarok, I didn't even like. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to see her. Fucks me up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's add to the stage another friend of ours. She finally made it. She made it. Miss Sparkles, what up?
Hi. How are you?
Hi. How you doing? Hi.
I'm fine.
Hey. Hi. You fine?
I had to walk up a hill, a horrible hill. They changed the buses around in my area. So it's
Whoa,
like
really?
everything's awful. Yeah, it's like an awful. But yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm glad you made it. Thanks for showing up with us. Awesome.
You want to know what's weird though? I didn't know you were
What?
live. You're not on my. I didn't see you at all on the.
You probably did, but I rebranded. It's a new name for a
okay.
channel. You didn't? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. What was it called?
It's called the Weekly Discourse now, and it looks like a picture of the White House.
Yes. Okay. That was you. Okay.
So
yeah,
that's me. So don't be unsubscribing or getting rid of. Actually, tell more people about it because it's more family friendly now, and you know, people understand a little more. You know what I mean? I see you in the back. Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. This is Miss Sparkles. Make sure you subscribe. Even Kratos in 2013 was ready to take on an army that was surrounding him. Yeah, it was a different feel. The game was. It was for people that rage. When I like doing some, and I like playing Call of Duty, boom, killing. 2018, the best part about it is when it gets really difficult and you like, you can't do it. You can hit L3 and R3 and he goes, and rages, and he enacts rage where he becomes very much stronger. You know, can do crazy fire attacks with his fucking fist, like really faster, and it's showcases men's testosterone, their aggression that's needed in the moment, you know, of a fucking battle, of a war. That's why it's called God of War. He is also the God of War. Ares, you know, it doesn't make sense. And this girl, everybody that wrote this game, right? Let me tell you about it. They were hired on after the success of 2018's God of War. So people like Emily just said. So she saw this, right, Emily? Emily just said, let's go back to what she said. The God of War 2013 Super Bowl trailer will always be one of my favorite video games. So if somebody was like, you know what? And then us, the internet, make it the greatest video game of all time. You know what we should do? We should add a female to it, make it lame and gay. I could probably write a cool female character. Shut the fuck up. No, we don't want to do that. Go write your own video game, Alana Pierce. There's no need for that. You know, it's in this realm, if there's a woman, Kratos is probably having sex with her. She's probably pulling her titties out, and he's probably saying, "Look, not right now, woman. I gotta go kill a god." It's not, "Oh, Kratos, where are you?" It's that's the theme, you know. And eventually, you find out that he's more of a trad, you know, traditional dude, where he ain't sleeping with all these whores that are trying to sleep with him. He turns down more women than he fucking actually beds. And in part 3, he beds the one chick because he has to, because people are his lives are at stake. It's it was not Athena, Penelope or whatnot. Isn't it Penelope? She makes him bet him down. He doesn't want to. It's a fucking dude's game. That's what happens. You know, guys having sex with women, fueling testosterone.
Yeah, but is he married?
No, he was never married. And there's
Yeah,
a
that's his
trilogy.
wife.
1, 2, 3. Well, this is his son's mother. I don't think they ever got fucking married. You know what I mean? It's they might say it in the film, but if they are, again, that's rewritten to the new one. I wouldn't surprise him because he's a traditional guy. So he wouldn't, just bed down a woman and not have a fucking that had a kid and not ask him to marry her. But we never really figure that out because she dies.
Oh.
I don't think we figure out, if he ever asked her to marry. We just know that they were living together. We don't know why they were living together. This is supposed to tell us how they, introduced one another and how she knew him or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's about because someone was saying that maybe it might be about her like fighting her way out of hell.
Well, it looks like she's fighting other gods, like other gods that are dead, and she's in the the one god. It's like a Chinese fucking a Japanese deity. It's like some crazy fucking has fire coming off his hair. I don't know who it is, but so when she dies, she passes over into the death realm, and all the people that are carrying around. They're gods or somebody's ruling it. I don't know who they are, but that what it was supposed to be is where Kratos goes. After he moves, Kratos is supposed to, just like we realm shifted from Greek gods to Norse mythology. This is Norse gods, Thor and all that shit. We went from the Greek pantheon to Viking era, basically. Then we were going to go to Egypt after that. Where if you watched that one, I forget what's it called, that's where the next one was supposed to go, Kratos' story. But some were like, we'll take Atreus. Since Atreus is his son, and they want to do a softer version of a man, that's the way to go about it. Don't do it. Man, they fucked up with this. It's going to tank, and I don't give a shit if it does because it deserves to. They didn't listen to the fans. But this is hilarious, in my opinion. So Smash JT posted this side facts. Look, I asked Chat GPT to make her beautiful. Smash JT always does this. If you don't know, friend of the channel.
I heard that people are being dishonest with the way they're making her look. That's not actually what
I don't think it's look. So let me go to the picture, Miss Parker. I'm glad you said that. This is it. What's different about this?
Well, is that really what the game looks like? Because I heard people are
that's what the game looks like, but it's the same woman. I don't think she's very attractive. Everyone's like, you're crazy, Rock. Oh, well, you know what? Everybody's got their own preference. I don't think she's as attractive as everybody in the internet's making her out to be. And this is her face. They're like, it's bad lighting. Yeah, it's bad lighting because she's looking like this. You got different lighting. I can put bad lighting on it.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're extremely wrong because I saw her when she was at, like, let's say her prime, which was True Blood. True Blood is when everybody learned about Deborah Ann Wool. She was banging. She was banging back then. Absolutely.
She's got a nice body. You know what? I'm glad you said that because in True Blood, everybody's got crazy nice bodies. I'll even get gay with it and tell you that the one dude, what's his name, Jason or not, he had a crazy fucking apex raging with fucking,
This is the other
everybody
thing
had good bodies in True Blood.
This is the other thing that nobody's talking about.
She's got a good body.
Even if you were to die and go to wherever, look, everybody's version of whatever heaven that they would go to. You know what version of yourself you would go to in heaven? The best version of yourself possible. Would you look like an old sunken hag?
Well, she didn't go to heaven, obviously. No, she went to hell, So, but my opinion, we could talk about the fucking character design. This is the worst God of War character design I've ever seen. Most of the time, let's use the 2018 version of the Valkyrie.
So shit, and you know it. Like,
remember the Valkyrie? What's her name? From part 1 at the end of it, I forget her name, and it was in part 2. The Valkyrie Queen. Remember how they made her look like she had crazy? Because this is in the woods now. It's Norse mythology. She had crazy braids and like she had like beads in it and like crazy. This bitch has nothing. They did nothing to her. She showed up in a yellow shirt on the stage. They gave her a fucking yellow shirt. They did nothing to make this a character. They made it look like her. Yeah, I'm like, Chris Judge, some black dude that walks up, looks fucking got crazy face. You would never guess that he was fucking God of War because they look completely fucking different. But this chick is a one-for-one shot of her character. They didn't even put a fucking.
That's a one-for-one. You think that's one-for-one?
I think it is. I think it's a one-for-one shot. I think it's a one-for-one shot.
That's the worst one-for-one I've ever seen in my life. If
this is Cope right here. That is not her. Now I would love this much more, but you got
no. I can agree with you. That's not her, but it's like I would prefer that if you're gonna.
I'd prefer it.
If you're gonna go out of your way to digitalize and do all the mocap bullshit, it shouldn't look like the one on the left. Highlight the one on the left. Look at the one on the left and tell me. No, tell me that doesn't look like a fucking swamp hag. Tell me that's not swamp hag number one.
Or listen to me. There's the mole on her throat. There's the mole on her face. She's got another mole up here underneath her eyelash. Got one underneath her background. She's got clear fucked up pores, and she's also got a scar on her nose. This is her.
The problem. That's the problem. Not just.
I'm just saying I'm saying it's a 1-for-1 shot of her, and yeah, it looks like a fucking video game.
1-for-1 shot.
If you put me in a video game and 1-for-1 shot exact same way they did this, I'd look exactly the same. I would look as good. I'd probably look better because I look awful.
You're lying to kick it right there. You're lying to kick it right there. That is not a 1-for-1. The woman in person is like, don't get me wrong, she's not as beautiful as the one on the right.
A nice body,
but she is nowhere fucking ugly as the one on the left.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm not saying she's more making her out to be prettier than she is.
Actually, this is a perfect example. These two, let's say this is a scale. The 1 is on the left and a 10 is on the right. She's a 7 in person. She's a 7 in person on this scale of those two fucking things. So she's not even anywhere close. Look at Jesus Christ. Like, come on. She's a very good looking woman. Is she perfect?
She's pretty. Not. But let me put it like this. There's makeup here. She's pretty, right? This is also Photoshop.
What fucking digital things are. It's
exactly
digital makeup.
So she's supposed to be a Norse myth living in the woods. So she has no makeup, no Photoshop. This is her.
It's literally not, dude. Like your focus is so strong in this.
I'm not. Crazy. No, that's what I put. The devs. Vern Ryan said these game devs hate attractive females. They would never do a true and dirty. I put the cope is strong with this one. Talking about him. I'm like, this isn't. I don't know what y'all are talking about. The cope is strong with him. What do you mean hate attractive females? I don't think she's attractive. I think you're getting what you get. I think it's a 1-for-1 shot.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but don't you
That's
say
the craziest thing I've ever like.
So I think people are lying because they're not seeing with their eyes.
Did you say that? I just remembered that.
In between those two pictures, she's somewhere in between those pictures. She is neither of those pictures.
I think she's more like this picture down here.
She's like closer to the. I'll say this.
Look at all the makeup. Look at the bright lights and the beautiful lighting because she's on stage at the fucking convention. And then look at the normal lighting without makeup. I'm pretty sure it's the same.
She looks like a fucking ghoul. She looks like a ghoul on the left. Good job.
Looks exactly the
same. Don't get me wrong. They uglify the fuck out of these women. You know why they do it? It's because the creator or the people that are in these teams or whatever, they're ugly themselves and they can't stand fucking working with someone who actually looks decent. They got to uglify the shit out of them. That's it. That's simply it.
Place your soiled garments within Sci-Fax. This is the new Cube. You know the Cube's voiced by Jack Quaid, the dudes from the fucking Boys? He's the Cube.
Which is also a giant dipshit. I fucking hate that guy.
Dude, watch. There's some back scenes of him walking around, and they put him into like this, like they got suspenders on, right? And the suspenders, he's literally walking
like, how
around
do you see that? And you're like, Cube. You know what? Everything they're doing in this is in good faith.
Sounds good to me.
They put a guy in a fucking like a gay ass Rubik's cube. What the fuck are you talking about?
Obviously, he didn't play Ragnarok because I would be like, "Oh, God of War, that's awesome." I'm like, "Wait, did you play Ragnarok before you signed on to this, or did you sign on to this? You know, like before Ragnarok?" Because if I would have saw Ragnarok. Fuck no, I'm gonna sign on this game.
Dude,
be like,
these things where it's like God of Laundry, all these like AI things are way funnier and way better than the game's gonna be.
Dude,
the game's gonna be trash. We all know it.
For them putting a gelatinous cube in, anybody that's played Guardians of the Galaxy game, that's one of the things you have to fight. You shoot out, it's a red gelatinous cube. Star-Lord says, "Oh no, a gelatinous cube." They're like, "What?" He's like, "I have in my dreams. That's the most laziest thing a writer can put in any movie. It's actually literally here." I'm like, wait. So they made fun of that in 2019, 7 years ago, that being lazy as fuck, adding a gelatinous cube was the most lazy thing. And this is the forefront of gaming, Sony Santa Monica. Sad, bro.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Fucking terrible. You know it.
maximum.
Like it's
Oh,
so
what
weird
is
that you would want to defend that. Like as much as you are like you sit there being like I'm a gamer, and then you look at that and you're like, well, this is okay. It's not okay, dude. Like you know it's gonna be bad. Like we already know it's gonna be bad. Everything about it's gonna be bad. The story's gonna be shit because you're gonna have a cube telling you what to do while you have a sword fucking like I don't know
Was that
pussyfooting you around the fucking map. Give me a fucking break.
That was 2 years
Give
ago.
me a
Okay.
break. Come on.
Nah,
You
it's
know,
2 years
So-
you already know what it's going to be. You already know it. Like, you know what? Let me ask you this, Rock. Are you paying $70 for this game?
Nope. I ain't pay.
Well, there
when
you
it
go.
comes to
There you go.
when it,
That's crazy.
So you
That's
know we get
crazy.
free games
What
for
a concept.
PSN.
What a concept! Like,
So I have to
what
buy a
concept.
PSN.
I'm
What?
buying it.
I have to spend $10 a month to play
I'll,
PSN
I'll
to be able to
defend
play with
it,
people.
but I'm not going
Daredevil?
to buy. I'll
When it
defend
comes
it,
out-
but I'm not going to buy it.
I'm not defending it. What are you talking about? This game sucks. I didn't defend this. I'm not buying this
You were
game.
literally defending the design. Like, why won't you buy it?
Well,
No, I
Like,
wasn't.
Doesn't it look amazing?
You weren't listening to me. I said the game looks like shit. I said being a cube looks is the dumbest thing you can fucking do. I said that fucking
And
girl
the
is fucking
designs
awful.
look fucking terrible.
I fucking hate. I wouldn't. No, this game
Boy,
is bust.
in Daredevil. How does she look in Daredevil?
She looks the same, and she's even worse.
Kinda
But
looks
you know
the
what?
same. She actually
She looks exactly the
bad
same.
in Daredevil.
But the difference is her acting sucks, and every time you see her, she gives you this looking up at the screen look exactly like there, right there, and she's fucking wannabe girl boss. Fucking,
No,
you get so
she's
tired
terrible
of
in
her.
Daredevil.
You're
She's
so
ter-
tired
She's
of her.
terrible in the new Daredevils. She's awful.
Sci-Fi said it best. She had a great body. She looked good in True Blood. Well, guess what? They're going to cover her
Dude,
body
True
up
Blood-
because we don't want gooners to goon on her. They're going to show you her
Yeah.
face without makeup, and they're going to give you a lot of her acting. I'm out. Fuck that.
True Blood was like, I mean, like if you were to go back to that, it was like, oh my god, we might have like the rise of like a good-looking redhead again, and then they just totally canceled out redheads.
I got a picture of
And
her.
it's just like, oh my god! It's like, oh my god, what a good-looking woman who's a redhead.
She was
Nowadays,
pretty.
They're all gone.
Everybody in
They're
True
all
Blood,
gone.
everybody at the time, Anna Paquin, they all had fucking badass bodies because they all had to get naked on HBO. So that's what she was known for. She was tall and had a nice fucking rack and it had like a six pack. She was in shape. Anna Paquin was the same.
She's
She
a
was just shorter.
good-looking redhead
So-
that's willing to be on camera, or that they're willing to let be on camera, or whatever.
Actually,
Hey.
What's the next redhead that's out there? It's the girl from Stranger Things, and she's like, maybe
Damn it, won't let
19
me put
now,
the
and you're
phone-
like, ugh, like,
Damn it.
oh,
I got it.
Jesus. And she's not even that pretty, but it's like, hey, if that's
You
all
guys
you
are
get,
how
like,
that pretty? I think she's pretty. You guys are weird in your choices of women. Okay, now what
we're
is your channel
not,
called?
we're dishonest. Like honesty.
I'm not
hurts.
weird.
Honestly,
How about this?
Schaefer is hot.
How about this 4K version on IG of Daphne Keene? I'm not weird on my women. I know what I like. And when I see them, I know I showcase,
Hunter
smash
Schaefer's
or
not a
pass.
woman, though. Okay, but now what's your
Hunter
channel called?
Schaefer?
Yeah, you said you thought she was. Okay.
Hunter Schaefer?
Yeah, you said that she was hot.
Well, Hunter
I
Schaefer
said she was.
is yours.
I said
That's yours.
I said.
That's
I
a
said
dude.
he's becoming a pretty version of a woman because that's what trannies do. They showcase Blair White pretty because they know what
They're
fucking
not.
dudes want because they're guys. So they
They're
look. They
the
shape their
person.
face to look pretty,
I
but
mean, why
they're
can't I take
dudes.
a
I'm not.
photo?
I'm not attracted to
The
dudes. I'm not
funniest part
homosexual.
about that is like,
But I'm good with my sexuality. Where
look,
I'll say
if
yeah,
you
they
were to
look
show
pretty.
me a picture of Hunter
Yeah, fake
Schaefer
tits.
before
They got a
they
penis.
like fully transitioned or whatever, like whatever, is like, I would have almost believed you. And then the further that Hunter Schaefer's gone on, it's like the manlier features come
Not
out
Hunter.
over time,
And
and it's
that's
like
right.
Hunter just looks more and more manly, and it's like,
That's what
you
my mom
could have
said.
fooled somebody at the very beginning of your acting career, at the very beginning when you were like 20 or something, maybe. Now, no fucking chance in hell. It's like, dude, you're not hiding your 5 o'clock shadow. You're not doing any of that. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That thumbnail.
Like,
Rocco,
at least
It's not
try.
gonna get you
At
very
least
many.
fucking
It's not gonna go
try.
very far with that thumbnail.
You don't like my thumbnail? The weekly
No.
discourse?
No, I'm
Well,
just
did I-
giving you
did I-
constructive communication. It just looks like, I mean, criticism. I mean, it just looks like you're like a teacher or like at work for the
I
city.
look like the White House, don't I? What I need to do is start adding. What I should have had is like a picture of Scary Movie logo on the side, and then like God of War emblem on the right. I just didn't do that. But this is the first episode. It's episode 1. Give me a break. You know what I mean? I had a different intro.
Trying to
I'm
help you
trying,
out.
You know. Help, I appreciate the fucking input. I got it though. I need to have Sci-Fact start making my thumbnails for me. What I'll do is I'll send them that because it's nice and flat. It's kind of like American Psycho. It's flat, bold, white, black, clean.
Yeah, but it looks like
what it doesn't
like
have is showcasing So I need to put like some. If I had the Scary Movie 6 clown jumping out of us and put Scary Movie 6 on it, and God awoke and had her looking back going,
I can try to make you a
with a
thumbnail.
dumb picture, that'd be great.
Busy,
Yeah, if you know how to make thumbnails, I don't know how to use how to make Photoshop. So if you could do stuff like that, put a picture of the God awoke
I
bitch on
made
the side of it.
the other ones. What do you think of the ones I made for DK?
I like those. The double take and the two take. What you need to start doing is because I see you're doing it through your channel, and you're also I guess when DK streams, you're streaming it to your audience. Don't change the topic just because you're streaming it to your audience. Keep the same title, keep the same thumbnail because you put some other shit. I'm like, what? And that way you don't.
I do.
Double take is a great name. I like y'all's double take, and that way, if Angel ever does show, you can go right back to triple take, and people be like, "Oh, it means they're all three here." You don't have to put that fucking. Even though you already got the picture of all three y'all. So if he shows up, triple take. If he doesn't, double take.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, you know what? They always like you two. You two are the two hosts, like me and Sci-Fax. If we get Miss Sparkles too, great. If not, you still got me and Sci-Fax. So it's like. You got a good thing going. It's hard to find that, the name, the overall theme, cool thumbnail, and so it's like you got it going. Don't back off it. Just showcase it more. When DK puts double take, do the same on your channel and use the same title. So
Yeah, I should.
I might be roboting because my internet sucks, but she kind of young, yo. She's 20 though. Hey, you know what? That's what. Hey, shh. That's true. I'm gonna try to bait Uncle T. So when Uncle T comes on, because our boy DA, he'll let the chat decide, right? So I'll be like, fucking 10-4, hell yeah, and he'll be like, Uncle T, what you think? Uncle T, what you think? Uncle T, and he won't say anything. I'll be, Uncle T, what you smash your pass, Uncle T. I'll be like, so I'm gonna bait him. He'll be like, man, she young as my daughter, bro. Man, pew. Why you gotta say shit like that, Uncle T? God damn it.
Because he's awesome like that.
He's awesome like that. He always brings in. I got nephews that are older than her. I'm like, oh shit. Nieces.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, fuck, bro.
One of the guys I follow on Facebook is Mistress posted on his account. It's all drama right now. Her with him on his account. It's drama spending his her. That's why you don't have a mistress. But who's this?
You got a mistress? That's the same chick, Kathy King. This is Wolverine. This is the Wolverine, female Wolverine X-23.
No. We have a female Wolverine.
Yeah, not bad.
Why?
Because she's his daughter.
What she's famous for is from the movie Logan, and at the time she was 14, 15.
Oh,
yes.
her? The little girl?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know why she disappeared?
Yeah.
She's back. I'm surprised. You know why she disappeared for a while? Do you know about that? Do you know who
No.
Do you know who Shadman is? Shadman draws Lolicon. Draws Lolly, and he did a Keemstar's daughter and that little girl, and he made it to where it was nasty with Logan Wolverine.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
and sent it to her.
The simple fact that nobody knows who that is not the reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm thankful. That's a good comeback, Simon. I'm thankful I don't know who the fuck that is because and people come with this. He's disgusting weirdo. He does all this ugh. No, I don't know who that is. God damn. I know I'm weird and crazy, but I'm not fucking that crazy. I guess you never. You know what? No crazy shame in here.
Exactly what happened, but whatever. It's fine. There's a whole lawsuit.
No kook shame in here.
Well, I mean,
look, I wouldn't doubt it.
Useless.
It's like you want to argue with me. Everything I say, you never want to you always act like I'm not right about anything, and that I make.
No, we just didn't hear about it.
Well, if you can back it up, that's fine. Who cares?
We are saying you're not lying. I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. That's something I don't. I'm not looking at her fucking.
You know who Belle Delphine is?
6 years ago. I'm looking at her today. Yeah, I know who Belle Delphine is.
Belle Delphine is.
Yeah, they're buddies. Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard of Belle Delphine in the past 2 years because I thought she quit fucking streaming. So if you're still following her, I don't know how.
She dropped a terrible porn video and everybody stopped following her.
Well, I know 2 years ago she was all over the fucking place, and then
her last one was with
she
a trans.
stopped. I follow transgenders. I follow transgenders like Blair White. If you watch her channel, shout out to Blair White. She's an awesome YouTuber. Fucking great as shit. She'll talk about, psychos that are trying to make their kids crazy, like the celebrities like Charlize Theron that may or may not be adopting kids from other countries and, males and making every single one of them a transgender female, making them. Actually, Cyfax, they came to me when they were 2 years old and told me that they wanted to be gay. Yeah. So she'll let you know about that stuff. And those are the people that I like, that, hey, there really are transgender people out there, but the ones that aren't and that are buying kids from other countries that are like young, and then, oh my God, yesterday when they were 2 years old, they came out and told me they want to be a female. And everyone from
hey,
every
you want to live a
country,
millionaire lifestyle? Like, you got to pretend you're not what you are. Like, and they're like, fuck it. I guess I'll put on a dress. Like,
it's a little weird.
Like, oh yeah, millionaires basically offering little children to pretend what they're not to be. Like, oh wow, that's what a concept. It's almost like it's a pandemic.
It's Holly weird, baby. That's the weekly discourse. We talk about all the good shit, all the bad shit, and you know what? It might be uncomfortable, but it's the same channel as always.
Mainly bad shit. There's nothing but bad shit going on. But yeah,
bad acting, bad people, and you know what? I'm bad for paying for it because I got you. I'm gonna go back to buying Disney Plus in about a month when June 1st comes out. Because X-Men 97. X-Men 97, bro. Come on, quit playing.
Yeah.
Also, you know what else? Hey, look, Mortal Kombat 2 comes next week. We'll be out on digital. You know that?
Oh.
So if you have, let's say, WB HBO Max, you'll be able to watch it for free, or you'll have to pay $3.99 on YouTube to watch it, which I'll probably do because I'm not going to buy a whole fucking month of that until Lantern comes out, which I don't even want to do then. But when's Lanterns coming out? I could wait until Lanterns comes out.
I'm not going to give you that when it comes out because you're
not getting paid, girl.
Anyways.
Quit pegging people. Nobody's into that here. Are you putting stuff up your boys' butts?
No, but
that's Atreus from New Blackstreet. He likes getting
when I
pegged.
was younger, I watched a real. Do you know the show Real Sex that was on the HBO? And a dude was dressed like a horse.
Real Sex.
And his wife was doing that to him, and he had the creepiest smile on his face. No, I could never.
Why was he dressed like a horse? You know what?
It was something they did. Fetish that he dressed like a horse.
I'd rather not. Why did I even ask that question? So next week, you know what? Mortal Kombat 2.
I saw him again on TLC. He's back and still doing horse stuff.
You stream tonight, Cyfax? My boy Nestor Pineos wants to know.
No. I have a pool party I'm going to in about I told you 5 o'clock my time. So
any second,
an hour and a half from now. So
that's
an
about
hour
right.
and a half from now, give or take. But I need to start streaming more, get back onto all this stuff. I know I keep saying whatever, blah blah blah. But the biggest problem is it's the same thing. It's money, man. Like I got hit with the PS Plus bullshit hit me. Some car bullshit hit me. It was like all this stuff, and I realized all of a sudden I was like all these random things hit me. Oh yeah. All these random.
You better fucking cancel it right now.
Well, I was
you said
down
never do it again.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was out like all of a sudden between all this random shit that I wasn't thinking about. It was like $700, and I was like, oh fuck. I mean, luckily I have enough to hold it down. It's not a big deal. But and I was like, well, fuck. I mean, that was $700 towards the computer I want to buy. Like, the problem is the computer I want to buy is like $3,000. So I'm trying to save up to get like
just get a new laptop, bro.
Fucking no. I'm not doing this half measure bullshit. I've done it too many times.
Nice, easy.
I want to do it right. I don't want to do it right. And it's like, so I'm going to save. And if it's going to take me a little bit extra time, fine. Because I don't make all that fucking extra money. It's fine. But it's like when I do it, I'm going to fucking do it right. I'm going to do this right. I'm going to get my lights right. I'm going to get my background right. I'm going to have like 2 monitors. I'm going to do the whole fucking thing. The problem is it's going to take a fucking minute. And, people are like, when you say it, it should just happen. It's like, nah, dude, I don't make money like that. I'm poor or whatever. Like most of us are fucking.
Well, if you want to start a stream tonight, people will watch. People will come. If you build it, people will come whenever you come back. So,
Mr. Medical
streaming doesn't like, don't get me wrong. I love when people watch whatever, but it's like if people were to donate, that would fucking help.
Well, you got a stream to ask, so maybe set up a stream later on, and I'll come by.
I don't like. That's another problem. I don't like to fucking ask. I don't like.
Well,
I don't like.
I get it.
I'm a conundrum of.
Like that's what? You're special.
I had a great time tonight, y'all. Thanks for hanging out for
Facts is the
episode 1,
darkness.
man.
I was born in the darkness. Yeah.
So you got anything you want to talk about, Sci-Fax? I know you said you didn't do it. You want to shout out everything, your channel, tell everybody who you are, where you come from?
Well, you can catch me over at my channel just at Sci-Fax. And then right now I'm not doing too much. I don't blame you for not following me, but if you do follow me, I also won't be bombarding you with a bunch of videos. You can just follow until I do start bombarding you with videos and then decide after that. But an extra follow is always nice. That's always pleasant. Also follow Rockefeller Plaza, Miss Sparkles, dude, our homeboy casual reviewer Angel. Like, that guy's blowing up right now. Give him some love. Hopefully the rest of his stuff actually blows up. And DA, you can catch us over at the DA's office. Dude, we're kind of all over the place, don't get us wrong, but you know what, we're here just talking, shooting the shit. It's fun. Like,
black women.
come hang out.
Doing great,
Yeah,
bro. Great having you.
Yeah, instead of where the white woman at, we need where the black woman at.
I get that. I get some voiceover for you. You want me to? I get where the black lady's at. I get the sound effect for us. So next time that comes in, that'd be great. Y'all go to subscribe to my boy Sci-Fax. Make sure you get his numbers up.
Darkness.
So he ain't reposting any crazy videos, but when he goes live, you'll know. Subscribe to my boy, Miss Sparkles. If you haven't subscribed to her, give her a subscribe. You got anything come up you want to talk about, young lady?
Wednesdays we do DK and I do the double take, and then I've been clipping everything I'm like a part of, like with like big YouTubers and stuff. And I want to clip you. Say something to me right now. Go back. I want to clip you saying something.
You want to clip me?
I want to clip you and to put in my clips.
Hey, Miss Sparkles.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
Hold on.
I didn't do that.
Be quiet real quick. Be quiet. Right? Hey, Miss Sparkles. There you go.
Hey, Miss Sparkles. And hey, you know what? It was so good streaming with you, sissy fiddlesticks. Or I'm sorry, Rockefeller Plaza, as you like to go on your not grinder name. You fat.
Okay, yeah.
You can clip that. You can clip that. Yeah, I'll just clip that right there.
Good times. Make sure you subscribe to everybody to the channel. Had a good one, y'all. Take it easy. We'll see y'all next week. Same place, same time. Until then, peace out, everybody. GG's.